In today's video, let me show you how to make the perfect Nigerian fried rice that doesn't go bad. Hello, welcome and welcome back again to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the perfect fried rice that can last you for 1 week without going bad. This is a very easy recipe but super delicious. Alright, so keep watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and please do not forget to share. So to make fried rice is one of the most stressful recipe I know. The vegetables, cutting of the vegetables are really tough. Like they are very, stressful. So before I start with the cooking, the first thing I do is to make sure I cut all the vegetables that I'm going to be using for my fried rice. So I make sure to clean them nicely, then dice into cubes. So any vegetables that you do not like, you can omit it. For me, these are some of the vegetables I love to add to my fried rice. So as we proceed or as we go further, I'm going to introduce you to the rest of the ingredients. But here are the things I love to chop down, like cut down before I start with the cooking, because this is the main work when it comes to making fried rice. So if you're done with the cutting, the rest are very easy. Alright, so once I'm done with the cutting of the vegetables, I will proceed with the cooking. So first, into my clean pot, I have transferred in my cleaned turkey wings. So I'm going to be using turkey for this recipe, and I'm going to season them with some onion, garlic, and ginger, which are fresh ginger, garlic, and onions. And also I went in with some onion powder, garlic powder, turmeric powder, rosemary, curry powder, and then I added salt and seasoning powder. And then I added some gizzard. You know, when it comes to fried rice, you need some gizzard inside your fried rice. Alright, so stir that nicely to combine, then cover and let it simmer for like 10 to 12 minutes without adding water. We need the seasonings and spices we added, to infuse, and we need the meat to release their own juice. So now this is 10 minutes later. I will give that a quick stir and now add water and stir, then cover and allow this to cook until the turkey are soft. So number one ingredient you should never add to your fried rice if you want your fried rice to last is sweet corn. So if you're going to be making fried rice and you're sure you're going to finish it the next day or 2 days after, you can add sweet corn. But if you know that you're going to let the fried rice, if it's going to last you for 1 week, do not add sweet corn. Alright, so here we have the turkey wings ready. They are nice and soft. So I'm going to take this out of the stock, which is the water, and then I will transfer to a baking tray lined with a parchment paper. You can fry this if that's what you want, but I just want everything to be very quick and fast. So I'm going to transfer to my preheated oven and bake until they are nice and golden brown. And here I have gone ahead to parboil my rice. You know how to parboil rice? Just wash the rice first with some cold water, then transfer to a pot of boiling water and allow it boil for like 5 to 6 minutes, then strain it and rinse the rice thoroughly with clean water. Now transfer the stock you got from the meat into another pot. Transfer the rice, seasoning cube, salt, and some diced pepper. Now stir that nicely, and I'm going to go in with some green bell pepper, and also I will drizzle with some oil, or you can add butter to the rice. So once I'm done with this, I will cover and allow this cook. So when it comes to rice, your fried rice or rice for your fried rice, do not overcook the rice. Make sure it's about 85 to 90% cooked before taking it down from the heat. Don't overcook the rice because you're still going to fry this. So frying means you're going to be cooking the rice again. So don't overcook the rice. This is the mistake you do. and that's why you always end up with a spoiled or bad rice after 2 to 3 days. So if you overcook your rice, it's going to go bad. So make sure the rice is not overcooked. And lastly, the last thing you should never add to your fried rice is the food coloring. That color, that green food coloring that gives you that dark green colored fried rice, never ever add it to your fried rice. That thing will make your fried rice go bad before 2 to 3 days. So if you want your fried rice to last long, do not add sweet corn, don't overcook the rice, and don't add the food coloring to your rice. Just use natural ingredient like thyme, curry powder, and turmeric, and don't add too much. Alright guys, so these are the tips I know that has helped me to keep my fried rice for over 1 week without going bad. So I've gone ahead to dice the gizzard that I cook with the turkey, which I didn't grill with the turkey. So all you need to do is to remove the gizzard and then dice it into small cube. And I'll place a clean pot on the heat, drizzle with some oil, and go in with the diced gizzard. Now you want to saute that for like 1 to 2 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. And once they're brown, I'll go in with some chopped onions and cook the onion for just 1 minute. And then I went in with butter. Now you want to cook the butter, onion, and gizzard for like 2 to 3 minutes. And once the onion is nice and brown, I'll go in with some minced garlic and ginger. Then I went in with some dry thyme and salt. Now cook for another 1 minute. We just need the spices we added, to infuse well into the oil. And then we are going to go in with our green beans and peas. Once you add these two, you want to stir that nicely to combine and allow it to just heat up for 20 to 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds of cooking the peas, we are going to go in with the bell pepper, which is the yellow and green bell pepper. Now mix that well to combine for like 20 seconds, and we are going to go in with the carrot. And the carrot is the last thing I love to add because I don't want it to be overcooked. So now add the carrot and just stir, and once everything is nicely combined, just leave this and allow it to cook until the water from the vegetables are fully dry. So once that is well dried, and make sure you're cooking this on high heat. And once that is well dry, we are going to go in with our cooked rice. Just add your rice and stir this, and you want to fry this on high heat for 2 minutes. You want to make sure this is well fried. You want to make sure it's well fried in that vegetables and all the things in that vegetables. And another thing to keep your rice, your fried rice, firm and solid for days and over a week, make sure it's not filled with oil or butter. Just make sure the rice, your fried rice, is only shiny and not filled with so much oil. And lastly, once you're done frying the rice, make sure to transfer or pour this on a flat surface, a tray, and allow it to cool completely before you pack it and before you place this in the fridge. So this will keep the rice firm and not go bad. The outcome of this is very, very delicious and flavorful. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.